Religion and miracles have always shared a common element, faith. But increasingly, people around the world are finding proof. For many, visions of the Virgin Mary are the proof. Investigations led by the Catholic Church have accredited recent visions at Lourdes, France, Akita, Japan, Zaytun, Egypt, Batanya, Venezuela, and many others.
Across the board, we see all these paranormal and supernatural happenings at a rate that I don't think has ever occurred before.
The sun was spinning and it was changing different colors and jumping back and forth, and it looked like it was coming at us.
One of the latest mystical spots is Our Lady of Valley Hills in rural Springfield, Kentucky. Here, twice a month, thousands of believers have reported seeing visions of the Virgin Mary and a peek into the world beyond. It is also here that a group of teenage girls on a field trip came face to face with a miracle.
Aunt Bud, our religion teacher, took us to Valley Hill. We didn't think nothing was going to happen. We just walked up on the hill.
One of the girls looked up and said, "Look at the sun."
It had like 2 rings around it. It was pulsating. It looks like it was just going to bounce out at us.
And then the miracle touched them directly, and no one was left a non-believer.
I looked over, and Samantha had gold all over her. It was on her face, on her clothes.
And then everybody just looked at each other, and we seen spots of gold on everybody, and my braces and watches. And took pictures to see the colors. And in one picture, we seen angels beside Samantha. We took the pictures of the trees, and you can see like the doorway to heaven.
These are not isolated occurrences. Hundreds of thousands of people have witnessed similar miraculous events. Author Michael Brown has written 2 books on the Mary visions.
I began to investigate hundreds of sightings of the Virgin Mary. I thought it was a case of collective hysteria, but it didn't take long before I myself was seeing reports that convinced me, yes, something unusual is going on here. We found very impressive consistency that cannot be explained by technological fraud.
Similar reports come from a small farm in Conyers, Georgia. On the 13th of every month, housewife Nancy Fowler shares what she believes are divine messages from the Virgin Mary. She receives no money. She simply shares her gift with followers, often numbering more than 60,000.
You know, I'm not a public speaker. I have no training and really don't consider myself very educated, very unqualified for the position that our Lord has asked me to be in. So I just try in my very simple way to explain what I'm being shown and to tell you what I hear. There's signs being given for those who need the signs, but there's a reason for it. There's an urgency within this message.
Believers flock to Conyers looking for a miracle. Often, they find it.
We came here and we saw the sun dance.
There was a cross that appeared in the sky, and it wasn't jet airplanes. It was a cross.
It was a beautiful day, and the sky was blue, and a breeze blew by us, and that was the first time that we were able to smell the scent of roses.
Whether it's sightings of angels, miraculous healings, signs in the sky, we're in the midst of a supernatural episode. Heaven is intervening in a very special way, saying, hey, folks, the supernatural does exist, and it's time for you to realize that your physical reality is only one dimension of existence.
The faithful agree. The visions of Mary provide them with tangible miracles.
It said, you don't understand it until you're here. And I said after the first time, it changed my life forever.
For some, these visions are so profound, their lives will never be the same.
It's just like something just like paused in our life and just something just clicked in.
Just told us something.
My parents could tell that night that something changed my life.
I know they felt it. Their lives changed that very instant. They just didn't know what it would feel like to see a manifestation of heaven.